Arrest in Ferguson, Missouri. Last night, shots fired, small fires ignited, and a beauty supply store looted. State and local police moved in to disperse the crowd. Some protesters responded by firing shots and throwing rocks and even a Molotov cocktail at police. 2 officers were left injured. Both are expected to recover. 5 people ended up arrested for failing to disperse. Now, situations like this in Ferguson have raised some new questions about the firepower accessible to local police departments. Tonight, the 2 News investigators take a look at local departments around Green Country. And what they have might surprise you. 2 News anchor Max Resnik explains.
From M16s to mine-resistant vehicles and night vision goggles to ballistic armor, local police departments get the opportunity to purchase government surplus for next to nothing. They say it's a cost-effective way of keeping up with criminals, but it's a method of arming that raises questions for some.
Shoot, hands up! Shoot, hands up!
Perhaps the protests that transpired in Ferguson, Missouri following Michael Brown's death were a wake-up call to Americans.
Everyone move!
Local police agencies donned in camo, carrying assault weapons and riding in tank-like vehicles. But the fact is, the program that allows these agencies to purchase this military surplus has been around since 1996.
And then you have all this excess property coming back. So, it's a chance to, supplement your fleet.
Through the Law Enforcement Support Office 1033 program, they can do it on the cheap.
It's a money issue. We're a small budget, small town police department that doesn't have the money to go buy the newest and latest and greatest equipment.
In Cherokee County, that means a Humvee bought with drug forfeiture money for $800.
If it ever comes up where our patrol trucks can't make it through the ice and snow or debris from a tornado or whatever, we can use it for those purposes.
For the Muskogee Police Department, M16s, 90 of them, 1 for each officer, at $55 a rifle.
And it allows them to deploy a long rifle on situations when it's needed. They were, like I said, they were brand new. They were from 1979, still in the box.
Muskogee SWAT has been around since 1986. In the last 28 years, if you had to roll up to a scene with a barricaded subject, for instance, you might come up in one of these Suburbans. Your other layer of protection might be one of these airport shuttle vans. It's from Oklahoma City, and it used to take passengers from their cars to the terminal. But in May, the Muskogee Police Department got something much bigger. It's one of these MRAP vehicles, and officers here will tell you they feel a whole lot safer in one of these.
As a SWAT team member, I like the added protection it gives us.
Though the sticker reads $733,000, this mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle cost the Muskogee Police Department just $2,500 to buy and $1,800 to get it here.
I mean, I can understand it being cost effective, but the bottom line is the people that's going to get hurt over the whole thing, And that includes the police.
The program allows for the purchase of weapons and equipment only by law enforcement and performs compliance and inventory checks with the agencies.
In case of areas where you have strong drug and gang-related activity going on, there is a need for some of those things that they do buy from the military.
But that need is now in question. From the Obama administration to the Department of Justice to lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, hearings are underway. Republican Oklahoma Senator Tom Coburn in early September said the federal government should not arm local police.
It's hard to see a difference between the militarized and increasingly federalized police force we see in towns across America today and the force that Madison had in mind when he said a standing military force with an overgrown executive will not long be a safe companion to liberty.
Cops we spoke with say there is a difference and hope the program that arms them stays intact.
It's taken a piece of life-saving equipment out of the hands of law enforcement. I understand it's painted, tan. It is a military vehicle, but it allows police organizations to use this type of vehicle that they wouldn't normally have.
The 1033 program has transferred more than $5 billion worth of military equipment to local law enforcement agencies. More than 8,000 local police and sheriff's departments are signed up. Max Resnik, 2 News works for you.